So Fact, and I'm here with Zach. So how's it going today?
It's going awesome. How you doing?
Pretty good. So you guys are about a little bit more than halfway through your tour, right?
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing that's happened in the tour so far? Did you guys get snowed in anywhere?
Honestly, probably the craziest night was when we went in Reno. All of us gambled a lot and partied pretty hard, and there hasn't been anything really too crazy on this tour, but Reno is definitely the wildest night, that's for sure.
Is it a whole, what happens in Reno stays in Reno kind of thing?
Not really. I mean, we just gambled and just got really drunk.
Yeah.
And just wandered around the city and got lost and lost a lot of money.
Nice. So, what do you guys do on your free time on tour?
We
Sleep?
We make a lot of beats on our computers and stuff for future ISS stuff. We watch a lot of movies and just hang out and drink brew and conversate, I guess. I don't know.
So, one of your guys' brothers is doing merch now for you guys, right?
Yeah, that would be Devin and Andrew's brother, Dylan.
Yeah. So, does it more of a family feel now on tour, or is it great, now they're all gonna fight and we're gonna sit here?
No, they're all really cool. There's never really any brotherlyhood fighting, and especially honestly, at first I thought because Dylan is Andrew and Devin's brother that they would kind of take it easy on him, but he's just killing it and he's a really good merch guy, so it's all worked out really good.
Awesome. So, what do you miss most about home while on tour, I guess?
The food.
Yeah, solid food.
Just the food that I'm used to. I'm really picky when it comes to pizza and stuff, and they don't have my favorite pizza place around here, so other than that, just family and friends, having good company, having people that you've known for a long time, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I get a little homesick from time to time, but not too bad.
Yeah. So, what's the longest that you've gone without taking a shower on tour? This tour?
This tour, probably 8 or 9 days.
Was there a reason behind that? Just there wasn't a shower?
Well, pretty much the rig that we're on right now, it has a shower, but when we were over towards the East Coast, it's really cold, so the water can freeze and shit, so we couldn't really get water for our shower. And I don't know, I was just whenever there's showers in the venue and shit, there's so many people that are using it that it's a really big hassle and then by the time 6 people have used it, I don't really know if I even want to use it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the reason behind that.
All right. So, are you a sandals kind of guy?
I'm normally not, but
Did you gamble your shoes off?
due to the whole not showering thing, my feet smell really bad. So I just need to let them air out, hit them up with some Glade. Oh, my thighs are numb. But yeah, just trying to air the feet out so for the benefits of my bandmates.
All right. So, who smells the worst? Or whose feet smell the worst?
My feet probably definitely smell the worst, but I'd say that the person in general that smells the worst, and I'm sorry, but it's probably my guitar player, Brent. He's got dreads and stuff, so those tend to kind of give off a really interesting scent. But it happens.
Dirty guy.
It's his thing. I mean, he showers sometimes.
A lot, or no, not too much?
No, he doesn't shower that much.
Yeah.
I'll give it I'll give him once or twice a week, max.
So does he go the longest without taking showers?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But maybe it's just a mental thing. Maybe he's really not that smelly. Maybe I just think that he smells it because he doesn't shower. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I don't want to point any fingers.
All right. Well, are you into all those video games like Flappy Bird, the phone games?
Not really.
No?
All the games on my phone are old school Sega Genesis games, like Streets of Rage and Street Fighter and shit. And
Street Fighter.
Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff.
I have that. Sonic Dash?
Not Sonic Dash, just the original Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm more of an old school gamer, not too into the new stuff, really.
Yeah. So, are you team iPhone, team Android? I got a brick phone that still flips and does pictures.
I have an iPhone, but I have an old school one. I'm not really up to date on getting the newest one and shit. I don't really care. If I can take pretty decent quality pictures and text and call people, then I really don't give a shit. But everyone else in my band is definitely team iPhone. They all try to stay up on their shit, but I'm not exactly concerned about that.
So you guys have gotten really big over the past couple of years, and a lot of your fans have been getting like tattoos of like lyrics and like symbols that represent you guys. Do you guys have any matching tattoos?
Honestly, the only person in the band that has tattoos besides me is Jimmy. And I'd have to say that I'm probably the only person that really has a tattoo that has to do with Icy Stars, but it also is from the movie V for Vendetta, so it's not even really an Icy Stars tattoo, which is like this guy right here. But none of us have matching tattoos. Like, Devin doesn't have any tattoos, Andrew doesn't have any tattoos, neither does Jeff, just me and Jimmy, pretty much. I have the most tattoos, and I don't even have that many.
How many do you have?
I want to say like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 7.
Oh, I win, huh? I'm just kidding.
Probably.
So, what was your first tattoo, and why did you get it?
My first tattoo is this tattoo right here, which is the front cover of the book Invisible Monsters, and I got it when I was really young, and pretty much probably just got it to piss my parents off because they didn't want me to have a tattoo, and I really liked the book at the time.
So, you guys came out with your last album not too long ago. Are you already working on your new album?
I mean, all of us are constantly like making beats and stuff and trying to write music, and the process of us actually writing our album doesn't really start until we kind of all just like sit down, we have show and tell with all of the music that we've been working on, and then we pretty much just take all the best parts from every little song that we make and just try to fuse it into one crazy song, and then eventually it's like every single song that we write, it happens in a different way. Like, it could either start from a drum part or a guitar part, and we just build off of it.
What's your favorite song to play on stage? Like, you just get so juiced when you see it on your set list.
Honestly, I'd have to say, like, on the set list that we're playing on this tour, my favorite is probably our opening song, which is, oh damn, I shouldn't have even said that. But, our
Reveal.
But, I love playing the song 10,000 Feet a lot. It's one of the one songs where, like, I scream a lot, but, like, not as much, so I get a chance to, like, rock out on the keys, and, like, sometimes when it's like comes to what I do, like playing the keys, sometimes it's like it's a little easier for me to kind of rock out, and it helps me save my breath for the certain parts that take a lot of breath out of me for when I scream and stuff. But like, I like playing all of our songs. Just, I feel like one of the reasons why I really like playing 10,000 Feet is because it's like one of our newer songs, and any band member will tell you that after playing the same songs over and over again, whenever you can fit new songs into your set that kids actually like, it's like really enjoyable.
What's your favorite part about performing on stage?
I don't know, like, I just feel like when I go on stage, like, I just turn into a complete different person, and it's like all the different things about my personality that like some people would think like normally would be negative things, like being cocky and like being obnoxious and stuff. Like, when you're a screamer and stuff, like, you can kind of just harness into those things and just like act like the crazy person like that's inside of you. And I don't know, it's just the best thing I feel like is like if you're a screamer, like you just go up there and you just have to hype the crowd up and like just not give a fuck. And like, if you have that attitude, like, kids always love it and shit. Like, any screamer I've ever seen that's iconic, you know, like they all are just like kind of do their thing, and it's really all just about confidence. I mean, if you go up there and do it, kids normally like it. I mean, unless you have like a terrible day and like you sound like shit. But I don't know, I just love screaming. It's a good time pointing my fingers at all the people and just screaming my lungs out. It's tight.
When you first started screaming, was it hard to keep your voice over time?
I don't know, like, when I first started screaming, I screamed really differently, and it was like kind of not really the right way. But I've lost my voice a couple times over the years, but after you do it for so long, you kind of condition your vocal cords, and it kind of stops happening. Like, you just have to know like how to warm up and not talk really loud when you're not playing and stuff, and which is hard for me because I know that my voice is really loud. So
So have you ever lost your voice like before having to play a show?
Yeah.
And what did you do? Like,
there was one show where literally for like 2 shows in a row, Devin my voice was so shot that like Devin just had to attempt to scream, and like he like I don't know, like
was it sorry or was it okay?
Like he pulled it off. I mean, like, he's a frontman and stuff. He knows how to keep the kids hype and stuff, and like he's obviously not a trained screamer, so like it doesn't sound anything like me. But at the same time, it's just like sometimes when people in your band, like, some person will break a leg and like they just have to stand there when they're playing guitar, and sometimes vocals go out. And there was even one time on an Asking tour where I like filled in for Danny because he was super sick and his vocals were gone. So even that happens sometimes. Like it's like we're all out here for the same thing. It's like just try to help each other out. If somebody's vocals go out, then normally I feel like people are gonna be like try to find guys in other bands that they think could try to pull it off and try to do it. But on that tour, unfortunately, the only person that was there to do it was Devin. So he gave it his best, and I mean, like I said, he pulled it off. But at the same time, I obviously didn't feel too great about it because it was pretty much my fault. Like the day before, I got super frustrated at a person that was on our bus because she was acting super obnoxious, and like I pretty much was a little drunk and I kind of freaked out on her and I yelled at her really loud, and then the next day my voice was gone, and in the end of the day, karma punished my ass back for kind of being an asshole.
Karma bitch slapped you.
So that never happened again after that, thankfully, but I don't know. That's just the truth.
So from 2012 till now, you guys have been touring a lot with like really, really big bands that you guys probably listened to before you like were a band. How was that to like, was it a like, I guess a shock? Or was it something you had to get used to like, did you fangirl all over them?
No, I mean like there's a certain amount of bands that like, there's a couple bands that I've like fangirled over before, but like it really was weird because like it's not even really bands that are like bigger than us in America. It's like just certain bands. Like I'm a really big fan of the band from the UK, Enter Shikari, and like when I met their bass player, I was like, dude, you guys are the shit. I love your music. What's up? And like didn't try to completely suck them off or anything, but I was just like, dude, your guys' shit is dope. But for the most part, like even when we played our local venue, which was called the MySpace Cafe in Michigan, like we still played with like bigger bands. Like we were just that local band that played the same venue every single weekend, and we opened up for like Amir and any band that like was well known before us. And I don't know, like I feel like it's kind of a thing with the band guy code of honor that like you just don't really fan out on other people in the scene.
Yeah.
Even if they are the shit, like you kind of just have to be like, oh, what's up, man? Like I'm Zach. Even if it's like Keith Buckley from Every Time I Die, in the back of my mind I'm just like, oh my god, this guy's a beast. But I'm just like, oh, what's up? I'm Zach, man. Like I like your guys' stuff. Like,
keep it cool.
Yeah, you have to, because everyone, that shit will get around, you know? They're like, oh, he's a little fanboy, isn't he?
So, when you guys are in your hometown, like just on break and whatnot, do you guys like run into a lot of fans? Is it weird, like different?
We run into fans a lot, but it's like, it really does happen in just the most random places. Like we'll just be in a random ass Taco Bell in Indiana, and like there's just people that are like, oh my god, next thing you know, there's like cars pulling up and people coming into the Taco Bell to ask for our pictures and stuff, and it's like, it's just weird to me, you know, because it's like, it's not like we're Justin Bieber or anything, but
yeah,
all these kids and stuff, they look up to us so much. They're like, what's up? And it's just like, wow, I did not think that I would get ambushed in a Taco Bell in Boise, Idaho, you know? It's like,
yeah,
it gets really random.
Was it kind of difficult to adjust to at first? Because I mean, you are going from just like being able to live your day-to-day life like normal how you want to like getting noticed and like being kind of, I guess, smothered while you're just trying to like eat a burrito.
Like it's cool. Like it's not really a big deal to me if it's like around a show. Like I understand, like I'm obviously gonna walk by the line and kids are gonna want pictures, and like I love my fans and stuff, so it's cool with me. Like there is a little term though, which is like which my band says, and like it's not even really like, not even trying to be like dickheadish or anything, but there's just a term that we say which is called punishers. And there's people that are like, it sucks so bad because like they're so like kind of like cute little kids and like super nice and like they're super kind, but like it gets to the point where like you really have something to do and they're just keeping you there for like over an hour and you're just like, I'm getting punished right now. It's like, I really just need to go eat some Coney Island right now.
Yeah, I definitely get it.
But I don't know, it's like, you gotta love it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're all out here for, is to be recognized for what we do, you know?
So you guys have like a really big impact on like just the, I guess, this type of music, the society in which it like entails. what is the message that you try to get across, like, at your shows?
Me personally, like, what I write about and just, like, my own personal things, like, every single person in my band has, like, their kind of own thing. Like, that's why all of our messages are so different in a lot of different songs. But for me personally, it's just, like, I don't know, it's just, like, just treat people how you want to be treated, and I just hate people that are cocky assholes and think that they're the shit. Whether you're in a band or not, anybody that comes off like they're standoffish and they think they're on top of the world, I probably hate you. And I just like to just chill out, and I just think that everyone should just not be dramatic, because I hate dramatics. Shit is stupid.
Don't we all?
That's my message.
All right. Well, we're going to try to wrap it up here, but I'll ask you the question. Out of everybody in your band, who would you marry, who would you fuck, and who would you kill?
I'm actually engaged, so I couldn't marry anyone in my band, but if that wasn't the case and I could marry someone, it would probably be Brent. If I could fuck someone in my band, myself. I'm just kidding. And if I could, what was the last one? Kill? And if I could kill someone in my band, I don't think there's really anyone in my band that I would kill, but sometimes all of them make me think that I want to kill them.
Just like a mass murder?
I'd probably just, if I ever killed one of them, I'd just have to kill all of them. Because that would just be the breaking point where they piss me off to the point where
it's only fair.
I'm not the same person anymore, so just gotta tally them off. Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Peace out, yo. What's up? I'm Zach Johnson from IC Stars, and I just got Rock Hard live.